I have another story to share with you about one of the women I write about in my book. And this time, this is about Mary Magdalena. So I had already shared about Mary Magdalena, how she was healed, and how Jesus had chased uh, 7 demons out of her spirit and soul. And that alone is enough to write books and books about. But this time, I want to talk about Mary Magdalena in a different way because she was given the honor to be the first person to go out and tell somebody else that Jesus has risen, that he is alive and well. So that's an amazing, amazing thing because back in those days, you think an announcement like that would be given to a man, but it wasn't. It was given to Mary. And I mean, I write about this in my book joyfully because it just is another example of how much God, Jesus, values women. We are valuable to his grand plan. We are not forgotten about. We are not walked over. We are not dismissed. We are significant in God's grand plan that all of his beautiful daughters, me, you, Mary, would all be with him in eternity. So I'm just happy to share that good news about Mary. And I write about her. She goes to the tomb after Shabbat is over, and there's no body there. She weeps, runs back to the men, and they're like, "We don't even know what you're talking about." She's like, "Let's go see." So off they run. The men get there first. They see there's no body there. Jesus is gone. His clothes are there. His wraps are there. But they're like, they're confused too. And they leave. Oh boy, but if men hadn't had stuck around, oh man, because Mary did, she stuck around. She was still grieving. She was in such probably shock from having walked with Jesus for 3 years, and then now he's gone. He's dead, but he has arisen. He has arisen. So she sees a gardener there and says, "The gardener, where have you taken his body? I'll go get it. I'll go find it." She wants to be near him. Well, she didn't know until she knew, and her eyes were lifted, that she was actually speaking right there with Jesus himself. He showed himself first to her and asked, "Go tell the others." So that is just amazing. Go tell the others. I'll meet them in Galilee. It's just amazing. And he says to her something too that's, I'm still digging into that and wondering about it, is like, woman, don't cling to me. Don't cling to me. I have my work to do and I have to go back to my Father. So don't cling to me. So I'm still interested in what that means. That means more studying and more delving into the life of Mary and the life of Jesus when he was on earth. But there you have it. She was honored. She was honored with that assignment to go tell the others, the first person, a woman. And man, she was a woman with a past, which is even better news. She was a woman with a bad past. So she was eventually the most honored woman, or one of the most honored women in history, I think. That's my opinion, in my humble opinion. That's so I joyfully wrote about her, and I hope that you will pick up my book and read about her interesting story because it's a marvelous story. So there you have it. The last woman, Mary Magdalene, at the tomb. I call it the daughter at the tomb, because she is God's daughter, just like you are and just like I am. And I just hope that from this book and from my little message that you will be blessed and feel like there's something special about you, because God does love you and adore you too, just like he does to Mary Magdalena. And he values you very much, just like he values me and he values her. So thank you so much for listening to my talks about the women I write about in my book. And I hope you will be blessed with those stories and the message that those stories carry to women. It's so very important that we are important and we are a part of his plan. Until next time, bye for now.